Respected ma'am and my dear friends, good morning. My presentation is about a fake news that I am going to discuss today. Poli Cheydigal. What are the legislations and what are the safety measures that we have to control in our present scenario, and what are the government is taking a measures today, and what are the safety measures they have to be taken in future also that I am going to discuss. My topic is countering fake news and critical analysis on social regulation rules. Actually, in past days and all, we used to read, our parents or grandparents and all used to read a newspaper only. Then slowly in 2000s and all, television has come. Then afterwards, nowadays and all, social media only is controlling the news, while comparing with the digital medium or print medium. What is the main problem is that the social medium is not giving a proper news. For example, if one news has been coming up, 75% of the news are only in fake only. Only 25% of the news only we have to taken up in a original manner. There is no credentiality. That was I am trying to tell. In the presidential election in USA, Donald Trump has won because of the social media only. He introduced and in the election propaganda itself, he coming into the social media and doing his all the election agenda in the social media only. This is the main part of his victory. He has been held in the year of 2017. Also, the social media advantage is one side and disadvantage is another side. So, while comparing with other states, India is only developing into the IT field. Before 2000 and all, there is no legislation regarding the IT Act. How the IT Act 2000 had came into effect is that in United Nations General Assembly, they have been held a conference. Every 195 countries has to be give their own agenda and bring own legislation in each and every countries they have been set up. So according to the United Nations International Commerce and Trade Law, in India E-Commerce Act had been come up on in the year of 1998. Then Cyber Law Bill evolved. Then IT Act had been come into play of in our country. So as we know, only regarding the cyber crimes and other related crimes, as ma'am discussed a few minutes before, IPC, some of the provisions like 354C, 354D and IT Act 2000, some of the rules like Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines of Digital Media Ethics Code rules recently have been enacted by Parliament of India in the month of February. Then many legislations are evolving from 2000 till 2021. So I would like to say one important aspect now. There is the strong relationship between Information Technology Act and Tamil Nadu Dr. Ambedkar Law University. I would like to say two things. First one is one who drafted the IT Act 2000 was that Padma Shri Dr. T.K. Vishwanathan. He is the former professor of our Dr. Ambedkar Law University, I mean Madras Law College. Now it's affiliated, as we know. He is the professor. Afterwards, he becomes the Secretary General in Parliament. On drafting an IT Act, he only main pillar, one who drafted the bill will come into effect. Second thing I would like to say is all the cyber crimes and all the social media, digital media is coming under the Ministry of Information Broadcasting. In Tamil Nadu only Union Information Broadcasting Minister also native place. He is also an alumni of our college, Mr. L. Murugan. These are the two things I would like to say. That's why I shared before you. So coming on to my topic, countering fake news and critical analysis on social media regulation rules. Fake news, countering fake news. So what is your understanding fake news? Will you please anyone share your opinion, please? Fake news. How we can counter fake news?
Fake ஏதாவது கிரியேட் பண்ணி விட்டுருவாங்க.
Yes, very good. Like that. Yeah. Rumors, yes, very good. That's what I'm trying to point out. உண்மை செய்தியை மறைக்கிறதுக்காகவே போய் விளம்பரத்தை பார்க்கிறது தான் இப்போ ட்ரெண்டிங்காக போயிட்டு இருக்கு. ஐபிசிலையும் நிறைய ப்ரொவிஷன்ஸ் அதை கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நிறைய இருக்கு. அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஐடி ஆக்ட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ a playing vital role to control the fake news. So in my assignment, what is the statement of the problem is that misleading the information into the social problem. Many problems are arising day-to-day life in our nation. The fake news, the problem வந்து 10% இருந்தா 90% வந்து புரளியே கிளப்புறாங்க. That is the main aspect I would like to point it out. And trending is the main aspect nowadays. Before and all, digital medium, social medium, print medium, etc. Many aspects and many channels to propagate the news. But in present situation, everyone can create a news. Everyone are a journalist in nowadays. Why I am saying this? All are having a smartphones. What are the message that we are posting in our social media that will automatically there is a chance to become a trending nowadays. That credentiality is the main aspect. Recently our union government had created a new law regarding to control a fake news. That's what I am trying to point out. Information Technology Digital Media Ethics Code Rules 2021. What is the main principle and main object of this act is that whoever is creating a message, their name should be mentioned. If I forwarded any messages, who is the originator, who is the creator of the message, his or her name will be mentioned. That was the main aspect, the principle of the new legislation. So what are these things should be happen is that more legislative protection should be given to our society, and many awareness also to given to people to regulate the certain rules and regulations to give awareness to them. So will you please say what is your opinion about media literacy? Media literacy. Okay, very good. So my analysis is that Article 19(1)(a) of the Constitution, right to freedom of speech and expression. In our country, our India is a democratic country. So everyone has their own freedom of speech and expression. But certain restrictions has been mentioned in Article 19 subclass 2. I mean there should be maintain of peace and security, and our statement should not against the sovereignty of India, and various things mentioned in Article 19 class 2. So my opinion is that each and every citizen has a responsibility to give a news in our society in a proper agenda and given as a proper credentiality. That's what I would like to point it out. And the regulation regarding fake news is that, as I stated before itself, IT Act, IPC and new acts that is evolving from 2000 are controlling the fake news. Section 505 class 1 of IPC, it speaks about publishes any rumor in society. The punishment should be given for 3 years and fine should be given as a 500 rupees according to section 505 of IPC. And section 419 speaks about cheating by personation. This provision speaks about the penalty. Term extend for 3 years. And section 66D of the IT Act regarding fake news, it speaks about punishment of regarding violation of privacy. It's also extend up to 3 years, and compensation should be given for victim as 2 lakhs rupees. And many special legislations like Disaster Management Act and many special law is favoring of fake news control and regulation of this aspect. So I would like to give some of the case laws regarding fake news. As ma'am stated before in our class, Shreya Senkal versus Union of India 2015. This is the landmark judgment interpreted in a Supreme Court says that section 66A of Information Technology Act 2000, it had been abolished in Supreme Court. The reason is that what I stated before itself, one who is creating a news, their identity had been covered before into the society. Why I am saying that after this enactment of new laws, whoever is creating a news, their name should be mentioned. 66A of IT Act 2000 speaks about sending offensive messages. What is the main lacuna, main principle behind that is, if I am creating good news or bad news, it depends upon me. If my friend forward the same message, he don't know what is the content, what is the credential of that message. The innocent should not be punished is the main agenda behind the Shreya Senkal versus Union of India 2018. So, moving on to social media cannot restore suitable news journalism. As we know, the central government had been implemented the new education policy 2020. In that also, regarding the media ethics rules, media education had been propounded, and some of the regulations had been mentioned in new education policy also. In international aspect, UNESCO also had been stated a various media education and media literacy rate regarding fake news. They had been strictly given as a guidelines in their aspect. So moving on to conclusion part regarding fake news. What is the benefit of spreading fake news is that political gains is more and more is evolving regarding fake news. As we know, every parties have their own IT wing, and what are the agenda had been implemented, their systems or any other organizations, their IT Act is given as a main tool to spreading their news. They has to be follow a certain morality and principles before sharing any news. Next one is analyze can create a message. Before sharing a message, we have to analyze with one or more medium or many sources before we sharing. Then only the proper credentiality of the news will be taken into society. Also, IT Act had been come from many amendments, for example, 2009, 2017, new laws and new principles had been evolving in IT Act, cyber security, cyber cafe, ma'am stated yesterday, section 79A regarding digital forensic. These are the principle will control the fake news in our society. So, what are the suggestion I would like to give regarding fake news is that the Ministry of Information Broadcasting should implement a commission regarding control of fake news. Then only the solving of problem will become easy. Then before browsing into any websites, we have to be known what this kind of website is dealing about. In any website, in any part of the screen, we will come to know that about us or any credentiality about that website. We have to know that positive only, then we have to enter into the subject matter. So, we are educated, we have to be we are knowing that what happening in our society. So, we have to give awareness to the those who not in literacy rate. Then only these kind of fake news and these types of crimes will reduce in our society. So, while concluding, I would like to say that restitution and rehabilitation of the victim should be given by our government for restoration of their life. Thank you.